Hello, good day everyone. What is it today? Tuesday the 9th, I guess, August. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was yesterday. But something woke me up this morning. My creator did, of course. He breathed life back into me. But it got me thinking. You know, half of my life, I'm not going to say I blame my father for this, because I don't blame nobody. I'm still the person that keeps control of my outcome. You feel me? You know, yeah, my dad wasn't, truly unconditionally there for me, to show me, the significant love from a father, to teach me, how to look out for men, But you know what? Like I said, I'm not going to let that, be the reason why I made poor decisions in my lifetime. The older I've become, I know I sound special all the time when I talk, so I'm sorry. That's just who I am. But the older that I have become, or became, or however you want to say it, because y'all know me, y'all know how I talk. The older I have became, I realized I gave up my mind, body, and soul, my temple, my everything too loosely, And now, although it was genuine what I was doing, I wasn't like freak nasty or anything. I unconditionally loved the people that came in my life, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life so much that I wanted to, create life with them and everything. And I don't regret none of it. That was my decision, my choice, and I love my kids. But now that the older I've became, I realize the importance of being patient with just, unconditional love, because I didn't take the time to think of, well, maybe you should learn to love yourself before you start giving love to someone else, So now that I've been learning, like, I still go into dark places. I still get knocked upside my head when I think somebody finally is going to show me, the unconditional love that I want, or I desperately look for. Like I said, I get knocked upside my head all the time. I'm a human being, but it's like the more I realize, while growing up, I realized the type of love that I want. So I know that our parents teaches us, no, you go out and get a man with a job, you get a man that treats you right, boom, 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 boom. You're not always going to get that, You got to work with a person. That's what I've been realizing. Like, every relationship, I was expecting that, listening to, anybody, my mother, my grandmother, any woman in my life. But then the older I start becoming, I started listening to men, because men got more game because they're men. I'm like, they know themselves better than anybody do. So it's like, yeah. Like, okay. This man say he want to get his life together first. He want to get it's something about financialness with men. If they don't have their financial life, completely the way they want it to be, as far as their success, they could care less about a relationship. If they're not in a relationship, if they're in a relationship, it still go like that. You ever notice, like, you get with a dude that want to hustle all day instead of being at home with you and stuff? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. That's because his priority is finance. If he don't have his finance together, he's not really, like, he love you, but he not right now focused on that. What he's focused on, getting that main thing together, and then they feel like life is gonna come all together all at once. So, it's a lot of stuff that I'm still learning about men. Old schools always try to teach me about different things, but basically, I'm not gonna get what I always want to begin with. I gotta work with it. Oh, my nose is itching. But yeah, I don't know. The older I get, let's push that conversation to the side, but the older I get, I start realizing, you know, you need to take your time with love. You need to take your time with your life. Even if tomorrow's not promised. It's like, I hate to bring this up, but my auntie taught me a valuable lesson when she passed away. Don't rush into shit that you don't want to rush into, like real life. You know, you rush in marriage, you rush in this and that, and then something happened to you and people start showing their true colors. Because y'all don't know. My family went through a whole lot with Bronny dying. I'm not gonna speak, you know, bad about who she decided to give her life to, because at the end of the day, when you take those vows in front of the eyes of God, that is through thick and all that, to death do us part, you know. But my auntie Bronny, she taught me a valuable lesson. I'm always around here talking about, oh, I want to get married. Oh. No, there's way more to marriage than what I thought it was. And I need to really think that mess through. I don't want to jump into stuff just because I say I love you. There's so much to it. Finance, you know, insurance, all that stuff. Who's gonna have what? I understand that people don't think about that right to begin with, but it is important, because at the end it leaves everybody like, damn, were you there for her, or were you there for her money, or him for his money? Like, I ain't got time for it. So it's like, if I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you, I need to really know who you are. Which, you know, the only person I ever felt like that, as far as like, yeah, I want to marry this person, they already know who they are. You know, it's like, hands down, I don't feel like, you know, if we went ahead and jumped the broom, I don't feel like I have to worry about that. Like, if I go before you go, I know you still gonna look out for my kids, and, you know, as far as all that go, I never have to worry about you taking everything from them and making them feel like, well, damn, he was just here for himself. Or me, I'm the same way. If something happened to you first, I'm gonna always make sure your family, you know, just, you know. But right now, what I'm trying to say to anybody who ever decide I'm the one for them, no, I'm not ready for marriage right now. I'm ready for love. That's a big ass fact. I'm ready for love, but I'm not ready for marriage. I'm just ready to see how life takes us. No,